Hello, welcome everyone to question number 2. Next larger element of stacks and queues in Geek for Geeks must do coding question of interview. Just have a quick look at the question and we will be discussing the approach soon. Now, before that, please do subscribe our channel. If you have any extra email IDs, please do subscribe with those. That will be very helpful for our growth of the channel. And if you have any doubts after watching the video, please do comment below where you're facing the problem and we'll be quick to respond. Now let's go into the approach part. Now we have to understand the meaning before we dwell into the coding approach. Now let's understand the meaning of the question first here. The question is saying we have to find a larger element. Okay. The next larger you can understand by taking the given example. Here we have an array which is of 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay. Now the question is saying whatever the next right side element is there. Okay, whatever the next right side element is there, that should be greater than the current element. Okay, that's the logic here. We have to find out whatever the greatest element is there right next to the current element. Okay, for example, in this example, we have 1, 3, 2, 4. For 1, the right side of the 1 is 3. Okay, 3 is greater. So no need to check further. Now for the third value, the right side value is 2, which is smaller. So that cannot be the answer. Now again we check the value. 4 is there. So 4 is greater than 3. So we will be taking 4 as output for this index. Similarly, for 2 we will be taking 4 and for 4 we will be taking minus 1. Because in this question it says that if there is no value that is greater than the current element, then we have to return it as minus. Since there are no values after the last element, it will always be minus 1 for the last value. Okay, and this is the same output that we have got, right? This is the basic understanding to this question. I hope you have understood till this basic part. Now we are going to enter towards the dry run approach of the coding, and it will be more clear to you after watching this. Now here we have to take a stack, empty stack, and r means result. Okay, at the end result, this value will be changed to something else. Okay? That value will be 344 minus 1, and we will be taking the same example 1324 for our dry run part here. Okay, now this r will be transformed to the output value at the last. Now we will be discussing how it will be done. After taking these two variables and initializing as given above, now we there are two conditions here. Okay, there are two rules here. The first rule is this one. This is the main rule, and second rule is this one. These two parts are very important. And what is happening is we are iterating in the for loop, and in each for loop we will get one index value. Now let us assume I is equal to 0, and what is happening in this I equal to 0, and we will be doing this step by step. Okay, continue with the example 1324. Now we got the index value of the one, which is 0 here. That is what we are writing. And after entering the for loop here, we are checking the condition if stack is not empty. Okay, only when the stack is not empty we will be using this while loop. Okay, this is the first condition has failed because the stack is empty. Okay, this should be filled with something, then only this while loop will be start. Since the stack is empty, we cannot implement this condition one. Okay, now moving towards the second statement, stack dot append I. So this I is the index value. Okay, you can see in the for loop this I is the index value, and we are going to use that inside the stack. So after I equal to 0, our new stack will be the index position, which is 0 here. Okay, now moving towards I equal to 1. Similarly, now while loop we are checking the stack is not empty. Okay, stack is not empty because we have now 0 value inside it. Fine. Now another condition is saying array I means a given example. So currently the I value is 1. At index 1 we have value 3. Okay, that 3 should be greater than whatever element inside the stack. So inside stack we have position 0. This is the position 0, not the value. Remember that part. So now we have to take this position and insert that into the array. Now when you insert this position, you will get the value 1 here. So 3 is greater than 1 here. 3 is greater than 1. The condition is satisfied here in this part. Okay, both the conditions are satisfied. Now we will pop this. We'll pop this position and we will reinitialize the R here. Okay, now R will be changed here. What will be the new R here? That will be the pop position is 0, right? So similarly in the 0 index inside here. Okay, Till the zero index inside here, we're going to change that value. The new value will be 3 here. Okay, we are initializing equal to array I. So at this zero position, which is inside the stack, we are initializing with current index of array. So current index was 1 at the time. So we are going to initialize this 3 that part. So now this will become 3 minus 1 and minus 1. So this is the answer after the iteration of I equal to 1. Okay, and the stack will be empty now, right? Since we have popped the stack, it has become empty. So if it has become empty, then we are going to append it again. While condition has been satisfied, now we are going to also append the new element again. So what is the new element here? Okay, since 0 is popped, there is nothing. After that, we are inserting the position value of 3. That will be 1 here. It is a position, not the position value. Okay, now this is the final answer of the stack and result after the iteration of 1. Now I will be equal to 2. Similarly, you can check the rules here. Now what will happen is stack is not empty. Cool. Now array I at this part is, which is I equal to 2. I equal to 2, we have value 2. So is 2 greater than the next value is stack I, stack minus 1. Okay, the last value in the stack, which is 1 itself here. Okay, that is the position. Okay, now we have to take the position value. So at 1 we have 3. Is 2 greater than 3? No, the condition doesn't satisfy here. So the stack will be same here, right? Up to this part, this first condition, there will be no changes in the stack. Now implementing the second condition, now there is a change in the stack. Okay, stack will be now s equal to 1 and 2. Now r will be same, there is no change in the r. Okay, now coming to the I equal to 3 part, I equal to 3. Now here you can see, again implement this rule here. Stack is not going to be fine, but we have to check this condition is array I greater than the array of stack position. Okay, now let's check that. Array I at this point is 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, that is a 4 value here, is 4 greater than the stack value, which is 2 here. The last position is 2 in that stack. So we will take that inside the array, that position. So for that position, we have 2 here. So this condition is true now. Since the condition is true, now we have to use the while loop here. And this while loop will be used till the both conditions are satisfied. Okay. Now at I equal to 3, we are going to pop this element. 2 will be popped. So S will become 1 here. Now 2 position has gone. Okay, now 2 position has gone. Now the 2 position value is being updated with the current value, which will be r equal to 3 minus 1. Okay, 2 is the index value, remember. So this is the index value. So that value will be updated with the current value, which is 4 now here. So 3 minus 1, 4 and minus 1. Okay, this is the first iteration inside the while. Okay, now there is one more element. Now again we check the condition here. The stack is not empty. Yes, fine. Now second condition in this while loop, is array greater than the current stack element? Yes, because the first position index value is 3 here. So 4 is also greater than 3. This will also be satisfied. So again the while loop will be used here. Now this will be popped. There will be nothing remaining this time. There is no value remaining. All the elements have been popped. After popping here, the one index value. Okay, the one index value, what is it? It is this one, the second position, right? This one. So this will be replaced again with the current value given. So the current value is 4. That hasn't changed yet. So 3, 4, 4, minus 1. Okay. This is a dry run and this is a coding part also. And we will be also discussing the code again in the Geek for Geeks website. Okay. I hope you have understood till the dry run and also the basic understanding of the question. Now let's move on to the coding part in the website. Now we are inside the Geek for Geeks website and this is the same code that we have discussed. We're taking the length of array and we're getting the same length of -1. Okay, this will be used as the final result to return the function. Okay, now taking empty stack here and we're taking for loop, iterating one by one element and we're checking the condition simultaneously. If the stack is not empty and if the current element is greater than the stack element, then this condition will be used. Stack will is being popped and that same position value is being replaced with the current value. Okay, and this will repeat till there is no element inside the stack. You have understood this question very well. after watching the presentation and also seeing the code. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can leave a comment below. And thanks for watching till the end, and please don't forget to subscribe our channel. That will be very helpful for our growth. Let's meet in another question. Bye bye.